Thanks, Jake, and welcome everyone. Yeah, welcome to the team day, last session for this week. Chance to do a bit of building of projects to take your mind off the blues from the crypto winter. We'll go into the breakout rooms, and then at 7:15, we'll come back into the main room to just give an update on how you've all been doing. So as usual, if you have questions, please pop them into Slido or in Discord, and we'll come around the rooms once you're settled in them and answer any questions you have there as well. All right, so yeah, let's give it a go, and I'll see you in the breakout rooms.
Yeah. So room 1 equates to group 1 and so on. So just join accordingly. Thank you. That is everyone.
Great. Thank you. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so just to end the session, what we'll do is we'll go through each team, and if you could just give a quick update on how you're getting on. What you just mention what what project you're working on, then how you're progressing this week. So we'll start with team 2, if there's someone from team 2.
Yeah, so it's Bill. Today we have Leo and I. So we just have some high level idea. Probably the project we're going to do the voting. And so probably we'll have some. So the administrator can create a proposal for people to vote, and he will be set up some it's open or closed. We are thinking also some proposal could be require the participant for some type of token. So just some high level idea. We still need to flesh out the details.
Sure. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. All right. And team 3, I think you're also doing voting.
Yes, we have made a little bit of progress in terms of fleshing out sort of the details of how it's basically, instead of an NFT voting application, we're going to do a fungible token, but of a low amount. So a certain set of tokens would get assigned at the outset, and then those tokens would be able to be sort of deposited with the voting application during the voting process, and then would get assigned to the winner of the vote, if I'm understanding our project correctly.
Okay, so the purpose of the vote is for someone to receive the tokens, is that right?
Yeah, it's sort of the idea is like, if somebody is maybe assigning certain funds to a project, so whichever project wins, then they get the assigned funds from all the voters.
Nice. Cool. All right. Sounds good. Thank you, team 3. And team 4. Do we have someone from team 4?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
we are working with Kamal also on some voting projects. Today we spent some time to just set up an environment. Like we started with some ready project, but in old version of Encode, and we have some problems with migrating to the new one, but we figured it out. And like the project, we'd like to start the project to just create some kind of voting pool with your friends, and create some proposals of 2 things, and just they can vote which thing they prefer. We like to start with this simple idea and then develop some new features around that.
That's always a good way to do it. Cool. Thank you very much. Thanks, team 4. And team 5, how are you getting on?
We are also developing a lottery application, and we are talking about different designing modes. We are also experimenting with Encode, but we have not installed it locally. I think we will develop part of the application using just Solana, and then we will just try that port that with Encode. We are doing a lottery, and we was thinking about using tokens as lottery tickets, but we have other ideas that like just storing how much tickets have the people how much ticket have in a maybe an array or in a iterable map. So yeah, we have a lot of different ideas for this project.
Okay, cool. All right, good. Plenty to choose from. Great. All right, thank you, Team 5 and Team 6. How have you been getting on?
Okay, we were only 2 people, so we didn't progress a lot. But in my case, I did the backend. Well, I'm starting the backend. I have created the init library of Encode. We will do it in Encode, the voting system, and I have created the environment of the Encode. And also started typing the first functions that are like the initialization, get the ticket to before the deadline, and also trying the accounts. And also my partner Vincent, I think it was doing the front end in order to connect the wallet of Phantom with the application.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
Sounds good.
As Carlos said, we divided
And Gabriel, sorry.
the task according to our skills and what we like. And at this moment, the front is pretty well advanced. I have managed to connect, and I'm ready to integrate contracts.
Sounds good. Yeah, making some good progress then. All right. Thank you both. Okay, so that's was Team 6, wasn't it? Now Team 7, I think you're doing tic-tac-toe. Right?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue, Kirill. If
Yeah,
you want,
go
you
on.
can continue. Yeah. Okay. We do tic-tac-toe game. We found a front end for it, like design-wise. And we were trying to get our way with Encode. Basically, we were missing one guy. He's supposed to do the blockchain part, and we in this moment we tried to understand how we can use this design with Encode and make contract calls. So it's like this.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Team 7. Now, Team 8. I don't know if there's anyone else from Team 8 here, or I can give an update because I think
I am.
they left. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Sure. Sorry. So we are doing tic-tac-toe too. We were discussing about we are pretty much set with how we are going to approach it. I think we are going to use Encode too. We were thinking about adding a twist to a game, like doing some kind of staking on the game, so people could just stake some tic-tac-toe token on the game, and then the winner gets the tokens, of his tokens and the opponent's ones. But then there are some problems with tokenomics, for example, where the tokens come from and how do you keep them flowing. So I think this will be having less of a focus. We'll get the game running first and then work on that, I think.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Cool. All right. Thank you, Team 8. And Team 9, doing Russian roulette, I think.
Yeah, that's right. We are doing Russian roulette. So we are splitting the work right now. We are dividing the duties between the team members, and we are going to be using Encode for sure, because we think it's going to easy the things. And well, maybe we are thinking about creating a reverse Russian roulette game, like the one who gets shot is the winner. So we are dealing with that. We're trying to see how to do that.
Nice. All right.
Thank you.
A nice twist. Okay. Thank you, Team 9. And Team 10, I think you're doing a lottery. Is that right?
Yeah, we are doing lottery. So today we discussed the development plan, created the first tasks. Also, we analyzed the features of the projects in more detail. Today we have, there was an active discussion whether we will use the anchor, look at existing big Solana projects, and we decided to use it. Also, we agreed to call this weekend to discuss projects about first tasks. So it's all.
Okay. Thank you, Team 10. And Team 11, I think you have a voting app. Is that right?
Yeah, we are developing voting app, and today we have listed down the minimum steps that we will be needing, and we thought that user will be able to create a proposal, and each proposal will have its own PDA with a simple count field, and anyone will be able to cast vote, and we will just sort of increment that count variable. It's pretty basic, and we haven't thought of, about NFT based or collateralized based voting because we are still struggling with basics, and we will be using Anchor.
Great. Yeah, that sounds sensible. You can move on to those things once you've done the basic part. So I think that's a sensible approach. Cool. Thank you, Team 11. And Team 12, I think, are you also doing voting?
Yes, yeah. So we are also doing a voting app, and we have decided to keep it very simple initially. And also, currently we are trying without Anchor. And then once we have done that, then we'll also do it using Anchor so that we understand the point of having Anchor. And then the app is going to be very simple, just voting and the results will be shown. And then maybe afterwards we'll improve it or make it advanced if the time allows it.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good approach, I think. Okay, and finally, Team 13, I think you're also doing voting.
Yeah, we're doing voting app. We just had time to discuss some of the functionalities of the voting system, like things like do we want to make sure that the voters have enough like tokens for them to qualify as voter. We might do that or we might not do that, but just listing out the functionalities and trying to understand more of the Anchor platform. And once we have that, we can start writing our codes.
Great. Okay, sounds good. All right, so that's everyone. Hopefully I haven't missed anyone out. So thank you everybody for attending the session, and thank you for attending this week. I'll wish you a good Friday and weekend, and we'll come back. I'll speak to you again on Monday. Thanks everyone, and yeah, over to Jake.
Thank you. Lovely. Thank you so much, Lawrence. Thank you so much, Vincent. And thank you so much to Carol for being here. Just a quick heads up, next week there is an Ask Me Anything with, no, I forgot as soon as I'm about to say it, with Roxana Dania. They work at Newest Mutual, which is kind of like a decentralized alternative to insurance. So really, really cool. So there's the link. It's the Eventbrite sign up there. If you want to ask a question at the AMA, ping Steve or myself and we can save you a little slot and then you can be guaranteed a question. Lawrence is obviously also invited if you want to come. No joking, I'm sure you're very busy. Yeah, thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend and lovely seeing and hearing about everyone. And Steve will be back next week. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.